What do you want from me?
Do you have a plane ticket?
No, but...
Get up. You're coming with me. So, I want you to tell the full truth to all of the questions I ask you.
But I promise you that.
Shut up. Now, first question. Does Karen Davenport have any children?
Yes, she has one daughter. Her name is Valerie.
How do you know her daughter?
Me and her work at the same company her mother once worked at.
Did her murdered husband work there too?
Yes.
Did Mr. and Mrs. Davenport ever have disagreements among each other?
Yes, on a regular basis.
What is the regular basis you mentioned?
About every other day. The longest they went without arguing was 3 days.
Have any of those arguments turned into a physical altercation?
A couple have. She once ran him over with his own car and pushed him down the stairs of his own house.
Why didn't you know about her crime until earlier today?
She's been lying for a year by saying that somebody did a drive-by shooting.
Okay, how did you find out about Karen killing Peter?
She confessed to me and her daughter.
Why didn't you call the police when you heard she killed him? Get off of this plane so this plane can take off before I'm forced to call law enforcement. You're currently a stowaway.
But you don't understand.
Get up now before I use force. Mr. Thomas. Why didn't you report Miss Davenport when you first heard about her killing Peter Davenport?
Okay, fine. She told me she was going to the police station to turn herself in. I didn't think she was going to run off.
Hello, who is this?
Valerie Davenport, I am calling to make sure you are aware that someone tried to spend $1,600 on 3 of your credit cards for a round trip for flights going to London.
That's ridiculous. I'm not even at the airport right now.
This means that someone has stolen your information, Miss Davenport.
Oh, don't worry, I know exactly who is using my credit cards to fly to London.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh my god. That's it. I'm telling Calvin.
No, she hasn't lived in the United States her whole life.
Well then, where did she? I thought I said silence your phone.
This is Valerie. She said that she believes her mother has just tried to charge nearly $2,000 for plane tickets to London at the airport about an hour ago.
So, Mrs. Davenport's last location was at the Johnsonville airport.
I promise I had no idea she was trying to leave the country.
Okay, you may go, Calvin.
Susie, give me back the car.
No. You are clearly concerned more about work drama than you are with me. I'm not going to sit around and wait around for you all damn day.
Susie, I paid for this car, so this is my shit.
I live with you too, douchebag, don't forget that.
Yeah, you do. Temporarily.
Okay, I'd like to introduce you guys to one of our new hires that will be joining our Scammers Inc. team. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Carmen Peters.
It is a pleasure to be working with you guys. I promise you won't regret hiring me. I have a lot to bring to the table. And I ain't talking about cookouts.
Yes, humor is something I need after such a stressful day.
When do I start, Mr. Thomas?
You start. Excuse me for a moment. Calvin, can you wait to tell me about the interrogation later? I'm in the middle of a meeting with the employees. No, this is important. What is it? Valerie texted me in the middle of the interrogation and she said someone tried to charge nearly $2,000 on her credit cards for a flight to London. Wait, so, does she think that's Karen trying to leave the country? She said she believes so. That's terrible. So, what does Officer Pino plan to do about this? She said she plans to go to the airport to see if she's still there and arrest her. I hope she does arrest that woman so all of this drama can end and our lives can go back to normal.
You realize I have right to drive your car as well.
You had no permission to try and drive off when I ran in the office.
Excuse me. I don't need permission from you because you don't control me. You never grab my arm like that again, ya here.
No, I'll do whatever the hell I want. You're lucky I don't do anything worse to you. Forget it. Let's go home.
Excuse me. Yes, are you interested in a flight? No, I'm wondering if you have spoken to a woman by the name of Karen Davenport any time between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. today? Yes, I have. She asked me earlier about flights going to London, and then I have not seen her since then. Can you describe how she looks for me? Well, she was wearing a leopard print overcoat with blue leggings. She had a black bob that was above her shoulders. She had on black boots. She had brown eyes and a pointed nose. Thank you. You've really helped me with my investigation. I just need to ask more employees here and then I should find her. Ma'am, you have been banned for 4 years from this airport.
You had no right to drag me off that plane.
You had no damn ticket. You're coming with me to Human Resources. Let's go. Karen Davenport. You are under arrest for the murder of Peter Davenport. Anything you say may harm your defense.
Valerie, what's the matter?
I just feel like everyone is staring at me because everyone knows now about my mom killing my father.
Nobody's staring at you. They're just interested in what happened.
Are you kidding me? There's nothing interesting about my father getting murdered by my mom.
Well, I meant that people want to know what happened to your father and mom. Who was that?
It was the police station. They've arrested my mum at the airport about 30 minutes ago.
Finally. This is all over. Now maybe peace can be restored in our lives.
Wait. Her court date is in 2 weeks.
Do you plan to testify against your mother? So Carmen, how has your first day been?
I thought you promised me a higher position than a receptionist.
Look, I've had a stressful day. I don't need this.
Don't fuck with my money, Michael.
Where is this attitude coming from? You didn't act like this at the meeting.
Where is the proper job I'm supposed to have? This company already has 2 or 3 goddamn receptionists. What's one less receptionist going to affect?
Okay, fine. If you want a promotion, are you willing to do this?
Do what?
So what do you say?
So, I was thinking, could you and Jordan help me testify against mom in 2 weeks?
Well, I don't know. Jordan told me that when he went to speak with my father was against him going to the police station to give them information.
Stop listening to every single thing your father says, because this time, this is about getting my father justice for his unjustified murder.
Well, you might need to talk with him about it because...
Guess what? I will talk to your damn father because he's not about to jeopardize this case and risk my mom running away sugar-free.
Look, Valerie, stay calm. We can probably...
No, I need to make sure your father takes me seriously when I tell him that you and Jordan will testify against my mother in 2 weeks. Jordan, we need to talk about what happened in the car.
No, we don't.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Where is all this pent-up aggression from you coming from?
Listen, these past few days have been filled with nothing but drama, and for you to come here and disrespect me at my job. I wish you were still missing.
You know what? Fine. I don't need to be in a fucking relationship where you think disrespect is normal. Go back to Valerie. I don't care. I'm done with you.
I think what you did earlier was a very unprofessional way to welcome me to your company. Why couldn't you just have given me the job you hired me for to begin with?
I said you will get your damn promotion if you do what I asked you to do.
Oh, you are so lucky that you are my boss, or I would have been knocking the living daylights out of you.
Fine. Just another month and then you will get your promotion.
I give you 2 weeks. If you don't have me in my right position in 2 weeks, I swear I will fuck you up.
Okay, fine.
You've got it all wrong. They're lying. His death was an accident. We were having a dispute and...
Save it for the judge, Davenport.
You've done this to yourself, Karen.
Shut the hell up, Peter. You were the one who tried it with the divorce threat, so what I did was self-defense.
You sound delusional as hell. We all know you killed me out of anger.
Oh, give me a break. Peter, you realize that you quitting on this marriage is what caused your death.
Not surprising for you to not own up for the shit you've done.
At least I'm not a coward like you.
At least I'm not a miserable old shrew that has a giant guilt complex.
Peter, you tapped out of this marriage. You can't talk about anybody else, cuss. Look where that got ya.
And look at you. You're arguing with the ghost yet? I'm the crazy one.
What the hell happened to my house?